Hey everyone, I'm Kronos, and this is my grand live run of Christmas Oguri, just to show how I play Grand Live, at least how I'm going to be doing my ace runs. So right now I have two parents. This one is a borrow. I could probably get a much better one, but this is just what I already had on my list. And then this is the tachyon that I made for my alt account. So pretty standard. The stamina sparks are a bit low here. Speed is not super necessary, power is fine, but this is like a decent output, I would say. So I'll probably be lacking a decent amount in stamina, so I'll just keep that in mind when I do the run. For my deck, yes, I got pretty lucky on my alt account. I managed to get MLB, Tachyon, and Light Hello in my 400 pulls. And yeah, just going to be running it with this deck. The reason why for Mr. CB as well is because I really need the wit. In this scenario, wit is pretty hard to come by, and it gives you a lot of tokens as well. So, well, it doesn't really give a lot of tokens, but just being able to train every turn is like very big. And I can only do this with Christmas Oguri because Christmas Oguri also has an innate speed growth, which is very important. So speed, stamina is pretty decent here for this CM, and it's pretty much the reason why it is just too broken to run. So I'm going to be running it with this, and then just show. So just gonna speed through things here. And early on, the only thing that you really need to focus on is getting some bonds up for your characters. So standard for like URA and stuff, you see a training with a lot of friendships, just go ahead and do that while looking at your energy. So right here, speed is fine. And I'm waiting for the Light Hello event to come up here. So that's a factor. Both of these are actually fine here. I'll take the energy stamina because I kind of want stamina. Although you technically do want to get your mood up to great ASAP. But I think the extra stamina will always come into play. So this is power, you want to get as much speed power as you can. And yeah, this is another speed click. So this is pretty decent so far. I believe now this is when Light Hello comes up. And immediately when you get Light Hello, you get your 10 points and stuff, and you get your shop for the songs and stuff. And for all of that, you don't really want to buy these as soon as they come up. Like, you can kind of like optimize it, but the thing is you want to make sure you have enough to buy the core songs that you need in the run. So right here, for instance, this training, I really want to click Light Hello. Light Hello gives you all the tokens that you need in the early game, and that is basically your core click. You should almost always click Light Hello when possible. So right here, Light Hello with Pita-san, that's a really good training. I get the bonus from Light Hello's mood up. And yeah, this is very good. I get an energy recovery, hopefully not get slow metabolism. And then here, once again, I look at the trainings. So no Light Hello, and I kind of want to make sure I can do my trainings here and get a decent token spread and see how much tokens each one gives. And this one, even though it's like very little, it is just energy restoration, CB, potential getting medium corners for the card. I got straight away Spirit, which is useless here, and this is a very good event. So just make sure you keep your energy high here as you continue on. So once again, look at the trainings. These are not good trainings, but this one's probably the best. So I'm just going to go ahead and click that one. And you're going to just keep a look at your token spread here and just see how that grows as you click on these trainings. So once again, you go through. So there's Light Hello on its own versus 3 bonds. And the 3 bonds is potentially a decent amount better. This one is actually very close in my opinion, because the thing is, Light Hello, if you get the Light Hello event, you get 20 tokens from one of your lowest token stuff here. So that's something you should keep in mind. This one is for passion, it's stamina, it is 3 bonds, so I'm going to be clicking on that. Although that Light Hello click is even tempting on just its own. So that just shows, like, this one is a massive training, like, I need to click this even with the 7% failure. And then next turn is for sure rest, because, yeah, I'm not gonna get anything out of this. And right now my token spread is not looking that good because I have these 3 at just base level, so I'm going to need to find a way to get those up because I want a decent token spread here. So if I took a look at my spreadsheet, for instance, for the purchase strategy guide, I want to make sure that I have 67, 21, 53, 49, 68. So even though it's like hard to memorize like all these values, like I don't really care about memorizing it. I just know that, okay, I need this amount of tokens, basically like around 50 for each, or like just a baseline for what I want to buy. So I'm going to go ahead and click this training. This is Light Hello, and hopefully I get plus 20 to VI tokens, because those are the hardest to get early game and the one that is the most important. So I didn't get the event there, so that's unfortunate. I'm going to just take the skill points here. It's not too big of a difference for that option. I just like having extra skill points because I think this is the sort of run where skill points is super crucial. So we just ran debut, and now we're going to just continue training. Notice that I haven't spent a single token yet. So you can consider buying some of these lessons here, but the thing is, notice that, oh, if I buy one of these lessons, then like my tokens are just gone. So it is decent to consider, because if you buy it early, you can get benefits out of the songs that come early on. So it might be worth buying like 1 or 2 early to consider, but just say that we're going to do it the standard way, where you can just figure out how you'll balance your tokens here. So this is a very, very good training. Light Hello, bonds, and VI tokens. So I'm taking that. And then hopefully get the Light Hello event, which I'm getting very shafted here for it. So that is very unfortunate RNG so far. And then this one, this is VO tokens with bond. I am considering it because like this run is not going so well. So sometimes you just really need to take risks early on. So let's go and try to get the tokens. There we go. So now I got my 20 composure tokens, which is very good. I get the event, which is super good, and I get super rewarded for just risking on a guts click of all things. So now here, we're not in the best training. This is a really good training because it's going to get me 3 bonds and Akikawa, because Akikawa's rough. This is not the correct points thing, but getting like rainbows started early is very crucial. So I'm getting 2 rainbows here. 1 on speed, 1 on guts. And we're going to go ahead and just hopefully get those rainbow clicks. So here, this is a perfect turn to recreation. just because my energy's not that good, and the trainings were not good at all either. So now I get the Tachyon event, and I think I just take the straightaways because skills are good. And this is Pace Oguri. So we're going to go ahead and click that. This is the best training possibly that you can get. So EI tokens, Light Hello, and hopefully Light Hello events procs for the CO tokens. So right now my CO tokens are very in the negative right now. So medium corners as well, that's a really good event. So that's good. I'll just click power here. I don't think it matters too much. This is the first time that I'm doing the run with Oguri, so that is a factor in my decision making, is I kind of want to just double check and make sure everything's correct. So this is a good wit turn, so notice the rainbows give you the bonus tokens for 2 of them, versus like 1 here. So almost always click rainbows. Like, don't even focus on bonds once you get your rainbows going, or at least like 1 or 2 rainbows, because it doesn't give you really much value. Only on turns like this where the training is dead is when you can consider something like that. So like here, for instance, this is not a good turn for what I want to do, but right here, like, I would probably just do this one because this gives me another bond to rainbow. Like, even though Fine Motion is super far behind right now in Friendship, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is just getting more rainbow cards. So if you have like more rainbows early, that's what you want. So now here, just get the wit because we don't need early start. And then here, just double check all your trainings. It's probably this one, although like you can either do this one or do recreation. Like if I do recreation, I save like a turn that could be a lot better. This one is probably not that good because if I do this training, then I most likely need to recreation next turn anyways. But the thing is, I don't have a lot of CO tokens, and CO tokens is pretty important early, so I kind of want to pick this. Plus it's a decent training for stats. So right here, wasn't punished. This was the Light Hello training, and it's on dance points, so I don't really care, so we'll just do this. I am keeping a track on this as well, so right now I have 1 race that I want to do, which is going to be either the Asahi High or Hopeful Stakes, depending on what I get for trainings. So now here, this one is a good training because Rainbow. And then always take the energy in this scenario. And then now I'm going to take a look at the trainings. If the trainings are good, I'll do the training. If it's bad, then I do the race. So this is a good wit training here. It increases the stats or the tokens for these right here, which is good. Akikawa, potential for corner recovery, straightaway recovery, corner adept, all good skills, so I'm going to click on it and hopefully not get punished the next turn. Got dodging danger, which isn't good. And yeah, like, I'll probably just take this because I'm already basically maxed. So now here, I cannot train, so this training is like irrelevant here. And then here, this is where you would race. But because this is like the turn before the concert, and I haven't done anything yet with the tokens here, I might as well just use them now. so I don't, like, I have a better chance at getting first for the next race, even though I should already automatically win. So now here, this is when you take a look at your performance points here, and look at these skills here. And just know that how many tokens you have here versus the ones that it costs to buy. So for these group lessons, I never buy them. Like, basically never buy them until the mid to late, or the late game, because these are very not valuable. You can see 15 versus 10, so you are spending so much more on one of these lessons versus these ones. So right here, I see my spread. I'm going to click this wit one, and then see what options I have here. So now these two are really good. This one is very bad. So I'm going to go ahead and click the more important one, which is the specialty priority here. So I click that. So that gives me the +1 wit bonus. And now I do the same thing here. So notice that this gives like 30 energy, and it's 30 dance tokens, so it's like super expensive, so super low value unless you actually need to train on a turn. So this is really good in certain situations, but in this case, no. And the thing is, I have to keep track of my passion tokens here. So I'm going to buy this because it's the only option that I have, but I really need to consider that, oh, I'm not going to click on this option, for instance, because I'm already really low on tokens there. So now here I'm going to click the power option. VI tokens are very important in the early game because they're hard to get and hard to just like keep in general. So now all three of these are pretty good here. The thing that you want to keep track of more is, even though this is training speed gain +1, this is actually very not as good versus training effectiveness. So training effectiveness is way more relevant here. So I'm going to go ahead and click the one that gives the skill points here with the training effectiveness. And now I already completed the concert, yeah, so I have 3, but I really want to get to 5 here. So now we do the same thing, we take a look at these, and we're going to just buy, so this one because I have the most dance tokens. And then just consider on here, this one, these two options are both equal. I could consider this one as well, because right now these three are all very equal. In fact, I'll just buy this one, because the thing is, I know that passion tokens are not as used in the early game, because we're not buying a lot of like stamina gain stuff for the songs. So I'm going to buy that, and then just continue checking. VI tokens are important, but I mean, I still have more than composure tokens, so I'm going to buy that for now. I really am not getting super lucky with these dance tokens though. Like, I should be buying stuff that costs dance tokens more. So like here, this is not a good shop here, because all three of these are terrible. Like, I really want the speed gain instead. So I'm going to click on this one, which actually does something in the run, but it does mean that I really need some good songs for the last ones in order to potentially keep this run alive. So here, this is not good. I'm going to go ahead, get the stamina. I really need like 3 more dance stuff here. So I'm going to click this one because I'm out of options. Click this guts one. I really need one more dance one. Oh, this is not good. And then dance. Okay, so perfect. So I barely lucked out here. This is why the run can run like dead super early, is you can just sometimes not be able to buy your 5 songs here. But by keeping track of your points here, you can see what you can do. And I did get pretty unlucky with Light Hello in the early game. So yeah, so we're going to go ahead and buy this power, the speed option. So right now I didn't get a lot of the speed gain stuff, so it doesn't really matter, because the main thing is I got the specialty priority, and then the 2 friendship training effectiveness. So training effectiveness is the king, yeah? Along with specialty priority. You just know from like Kita-san having both of these very high. Support chain event frequency just helps you complete your support chains, which is good if you have a lot of like SSR support cards, but honestly, you just get them randomly or not. So once you do all that, I've finished all my song selection choices here. Normally that goes like so much faster, but yeah, that's how I do it. So now we click Hopeful Stakes, run the race. Didn't get the Hopeless Stakes happen, so we are good. So we'll go ahead, complete that race, and move on to Classic Year. And this is where we're going to start trying to buy all the songs early on as possible, and just continue on from there. And right there I bought 5 songs early. Now for each of the concerts for Classic Year, I'm only going to be buying 3 songs. Because the songs in this year are very low value, since their cost is not worth like the amount. So here I'm going to click the power, just because I feel like getting more power here. And then here I already have the Pace Savvy, so I'm not too concerned with that. I'm just going to take even more energy and guts. That's why I didn't take the energy for the other option too. So now here, very bad training turn, but we're going to go ahead and just take a look at the lessons here and just keep buying them. So in Classic Year, for this first half, the token requirements are 63, 21, 0, 84, and 0. So notice that these 2 VO and CO tokens are very not like necessary. So you should just be like considering to, oh, like even though this one it costs VO tokens, you really don't need a lot of CO tokens. But the thing is, you can get stuck, so it is still good to have like a decent spread across all of them. So I'm just going to go ahead, because I am going to get, let's see here. Since like none of these really matter, I'm just going to do the one that I have more of here, and then just want to check the trainings. So speed is fine, because speed you always get the dance tokens, like almost always. So you don't have to worry too much about that. And here, this is the first one. So these 2 options, even though this is training guts gain +2, guts does, like, this thing doesn't matter, the top thing. The main thing is this specialty priority, which is like OPF. But the thing is, this one is better, because this one does give the speed +2, so this is the priority. So I want to aim for VI tokens now. So whenever possible, I kind of want to just search for the VI tokens, see if I can get it. And if I don't, then yeah, that's rough. So here, just because that training was like fine, or increases stuff, I mean I'm at max energy and I want the director gauge up a little bit. This is super unfortunate to have here. I'm just going to do the top option, because 95% chance versus 5% chance at that. So it's like not likely that you'll get slow metabolism. You can do it if you want to be super safe. So now here, for instance, like, I kind of just want to click this one because this has Light Hello, and that's literally how you have to like consider your options. Is Light Hello here? Light Hello gives +20 randomly, yeah? So +20 is huge. So I just got +20 passion tokens, and that's so much. So now like I don't really have to worry about that too. And then here, look, I get another +20 potential here. So this is a very good training. So I just go click that, and then hopefully get it. And there we go, we got 20 visual tokens, which is like super nice because that's the one that I need for the lesson here. So now I get the plus 2 speed gain. And it's also important to note that the top option gets taken into effect immediately, while the bottom option only gets taken into effect after the concert. So those are like very crucial things to consider. So now here, even though these tokens are like not good, this one gives visual tokens potentially from Light Hello. So I'm clicking that because Light Hello. You have to literally just click the Light Hello. So I didn't get the thing there, but that's fine. So now here, I take a look at the trainings, they all kind of suck. But yeah, like I still need the visual tokens, but let's take a look at the lessons again, because right here, I still need 2 more songs. So I'm going to click this wit option, hopefully get some stamina options with the passion tokens. This speed one is fine, because you always get dance tokens. And then here, this is the other, like, decently good one, yeah? So this one gives specialty, priority, and skill point gain. And even though you don't really need too many passion tokens, this one is like the one song that you need passion tokens for. So I'm going to go ahead and try to find 15 VI tokens here. So I don't get enough from this one, and this is a very bad training. Like, sure, it gets fine motion up, but yeah, like all these options just kind of suck. So I'm going to go ahead and, like, since all of these kind of suck, I don't want to click Light Hello because Light Hello's event at the top option gives 75 energy. That's better, that's like a full rest. So I would consider that option over the bottom option like almost all the time because energy is so crucial in this scenario. So probably the right option was to click Wit there, but I just kind of want the extra power and stamina because I'm not sure what my threshold is at the end, because stamina is like very rough in this champions meeting. So now here, even though like these are VI tokens, this one has Light Hello, a hint, and dance tokens, which are good, and then it's also giving me more rainbows here, so that's literally the best option I could take. Hesitant Fronts is good. Good against the Rickies and the lobbies. And now we get Inspiration and hopefully hit Medium S, Dirt S. If I hit that, then GG, yeah? So, see, playtime's over hint, which is very massive, Ball Runner, Corner Recovery. Those are pretty decent, so about decently average given my stuff. Now here, once again, VI tokens, this gets me over the line for the skill point bonus here. So I can go ahead and buy this. Now here, we're going to continue with these options. So, between these two, for instance, but because I'm not using a lot of CO tokens, I'm just going to buy that, yeah? And then here, I have a very massive amount of VO tokens, but since I don't need the extra passion tokens as much, and this gives stamina, I'm just going to click that one, because stamina is pretty nice, yeah? And now here, once again, we are at the other one. So right here, once again, this one, even though training guts gain +2, the specialty priority is what matters. So I need 2 dance tokens and 14 VI tokens. So I'm going to go ahead and, wow, look at that. This is exactly what I want. So even 6% failure, doesn't really matter. It gives me Light Hello potential for more tokens, and I did get it. And yeah, this is going by pretty smoothly. So now we have the NHK, but I'm going to go ahead buy this, and those are my 3 songs that I need. So now I don't buy a single thing for the rest of this time until summer. So I'm going to go ahead, do the race, hopefully win it. Here we go. And just keep continuing. So now for Live 3, it's pretty much the same strategy as Live 2. I don't know, or I'm surprised I didn't put the token necessity there, but it's like not too big of a deal. But here, I'm going to just go ahead and click Recreation here. This gives me back to max energy, like basically right before summer, so I should be good. Because the other option you see, plus 19 speed and guts, which is okay, but that's like 3 turns of training right here with 75 energy, so that is like so much better. So now here, check the trainings, all of these kind of suck, but this one has Light Hello, so I'm just going to click it. And hopefully get Light Hello. Oh, I got very unlucky there. Yeah, I'm just going to click this one. So even though I can go to Great Mood, mood doesn't really matter way too much here. Like, as long as you're good or great, it's fine. But I just want to make sure I have as much energy as possible. So once again, I don't buy any of these lessons. I'm just going to go roll over for the second concert. We win it. And yeah, continue on from here. So now there is one big song that I really want to get, which is the +3 skill bonus, or skill point bonus song. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of dig for it here. So this is a very brilliant turn to start out with. Just a terrible training turn, but that's what happens in this game. So I'm going to get stamina, see what I can get here. I really want to use my VO tokens more, but yeah, not really going to get too many out of it. So let's go with this option. And there we go, right here. This training skill point gain +3. This is so crucial in the run, because now I get +5 skill points, which is so nice for just this run in general. So I just want to make sure I keep that going. So once again, keep buying stuff. I want to get to 3 songs here. Generally sooner is better for this, but yeah. So now here we're at the options here. I believe all of these are good. So you have the training effectiveness here, but you also have the speed, the stamina gain, power gain from these ones. I don't know how good the stamina gain is, because I'm not really clicking stamina a lot, but the power gain is probably nice here. But either way, it's one of these two most likely for more specialty priority later on. More specialty priority means more better trainings, basically. But same thing with this one. Like, this one's fine too, it's also cheaper, but yeah. Going to go ahead and just continue with this option though. First, I want to see what my token spread is like here. So once again, very bad training turn, but at least I'm getting these tokens. I really need these, yeah, trainings like this one are generally what you would want. But yeah, this is not a good summer, but it is what happens in this game, and this is why specialty priority is so crucial. So once again, it's this option, and I believe this puts me over the line for the power bonus thing. And we're going to go ahead and get that mood back up. And take a look here, so those are pretty mediocre as well. Going to just go ahead and buy this power gain one, and then see what I get here. Get the guts, because the other two are bad. Probably power roots here? No, stamina. And then, see what I get here. So this is like an example, like this one plus the plus 22 training early on, or something like this. These are the ones from early game, or at least all three of these are actually from early game. So this is actually not that good. I'm going to just go ahead and click this one probably. I don't really think this training speed game plus 1 is super relevant here. It might come bite me in the back because like right now, I mean, I already have the plus 2, so I shouldn't worry too much. Just getting more training effectiveness is better. But yeah, now I don't buy anything until the next year. So that's when I will start spending basically everything that I have. So here, this is like a kind of small dilemma here. This turn is not good. This one gives me Light Hello bonus versus this one, which is a rainbow, so that's 24 versus 19. This one gives me 19 composer tokens, this one gives me Dance and Passion. I think the power is more important here, so I'm going to click that. The thing is, I also have to keep in mind the fan goals as well, so right now we're getting near, and you need, I believe, basically 80,000. So it's either Arima, normally I would do Japan Cup, but that's Mile Championship, so I have to keep that in mind. Also, my stamina is pretty low here, so it just shows that it might be a good idea for me to get more stamina somewhere. So whenever I see stamina... Oh, I clicked the wrong option. I should click the bottom one for more stamina. And yeah, this is a good turn for training. This is like the thing you would expect from this kind of deck. And yeah, just keep my energy up here. And this gives me over the line here. If it's a bad training turn, I will race. So the next time I see a bad training turn, I will race. So this is okay. I don't know if it's super worth it to race here because I don't think it'll put me over the line. So I'm going to take this training. This gives me a lot of tokens as well because it's Tachyon. So that's also something to keep in mind is scenario link cards like Tachyon and Light Hello, they get more tokens in the run. So if you want a very easy run, just like get all the scenario link cards that are like speed wit. So I think like Bourbon Speed or Bourbon Wit are good options, or like other ones similar. And yeah, this is a good turn. We have Arima Keenan, 381 stamina, should be doable. But yeah, let's go ahead, take a look if I need to buy or can buy any recovery skills yet. So it's going to be 777s, and then Gourmand, and Corner Recovery, and U equals MA2. So those are the recoveries you want, and then you literally want to buy like this, this, and then this. So you have a lot that you kind of want to buy, because that doesn't even take into account that I haven't gotten my gold skills yet. But yeah, I should be able to win this. If I don't, then GG. There we go. And yeah, that's my fan count all done. And now we are in the part for Oguri where it's kind of jank because I need to fit in 2 races that lose energy, and I cannot skip them, yeah? So I need to win 2 G1s basically. And it's most likely not going to be Tenno Show unless I get like the stuff ahead of time. So I'm going to just keep that in mind whenever I continue on with this here. So now here, I could go skill point bonus or energy. I will go with energy though because energy is safer and I kind of want to keep clicking speed here. So this is a bad training turn, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and just go ham on all of these lessons here. So yeah, we're just going to just start buying them. So speed, and then see what I get here. So skill points or stamina guts. I kind of want more stamina because I'm feeling like I'm not going to reach the stamina gain threshold. So here, I think I just do either one is fine, yeah. I think just the base stamina is more important, and it's cheaper. I have more power tokens. These two were pretty equal. This is stamina versus energy. I have max energy. I really need stuff that costs dance tokens. This is the core one that you want. So any of these, like plus 26 with 10% friendship training effectiveness is what you want to get. So even though that's guts, you want the extra training effectiveness on the other stuff. So right now I'm running low on the 3 middle tokens here, and I have a lot of those too. So that is kind of an issue here, so yeah, I really need to get a lot of passion tokens randomly here. Unfortunately, this is not quite the turn for that. I'm just going to click this since Light Hello potentially gives me some. And there we go, we got passion tokens. So now I can continue to click on. Didn't get the super good event there, but that's fine. Going to get the skill points here. And then, yeah, just keep clicking, so I'll get even more stamina here. Stamina is so low right now. These two are rough here. I'm just going to get the guts. And you want to just try to make sure that you don't get stuck on a song either. So that's how you kind of want to play it. And then here, like I'm just getting nothing that costs CO tokens, which is interesting. No, I do. And then let's see what I get here. So here, it's pretty much either one of these two, which are more passion tokens. So yeah, that is not quite what I want. But I'm gonna click this one, since Stam and Light Hello potential. There we go, more passion tokens is good. So Light Hello really coming in clutch here. So here, I have like 0 of the other ones, so that's fine. Go click that one, and just see, yeah, I'll get the... So both of these are like equal-ish, but this gives so many more tokens, so I'm going to go ahead. This one could give Light Hello tokens for Passion, but it's RNG, and I don't trust my RNG. And this is a race turn potentially, but I'm going to just go ahead and race the next turn unless it's like super OP, because I am already not at good energy here, so most likely it will be a race turn. I'm going to get the energy skill points here, just in case it is a training turn. Ooh, and this is a juicy training, so I'll go ahead and YOLO for this, because this gives me passion tokens as well, which is nice. Tail held high, and it had potential for Light Hello, but I didn't get it. Like, this would be a perfect turn for the race, but there is no G1 here, so I'm going to go ahead in Recreation here, but we're going to just go ahead, continue buying stuff here. So like that, Like the skill points of guts. By speed wits, probably. Stamina. Wits. And then, yeah, this is the one that you really want. So this is the Dance VI with the speed bonus and 10% training effectiveness. I really want to get that ASAP. So I'm going to go ahead, Recreation here. See what I get for this turn, if it's a training turn or not. This one, I really need the hint bonus because I need max hint level. And then, yeah, this is a race turn. Those trainings are not worth enough, and I can potentially get, like, way better ones. So, hopefully win. There we go, we win. See what my inspiration is. And if I wasted, like, plus 10 on plus 10 power for it, because I think I have, like, Hydrate. Maybe I'll get Medium S here, which is the goal. Medium S. This is already really good then. I think I'm already set on this one single run here, which is kind of funny, because it's my first run with Christmas Oguri. So, yeah. Here, what do I need? I need Dance and VI tokens. So, this one is like juicy because it's wits and stuff. This one's also super juicy, but I mean, this one lets me get more turns potentially. This one has Light Hello, but this one just... I really need Wit on Christmas Oguri, so I want to make sure I keep clicking Wit more, because I think you need basically 1100 as a baseline. Okay, so this is a dilemma here as well, because these two are both really good, but this one is way stronger now, so not punish. So this could have been a race turn too. Next turn could be a race turn as well. I just need to keep track. So this one is good. I really need the dance tokens as well. But if I do this, then I need to race once more and get more dance tokens somewhere. So I need one more dance token somewhere. And hopefully we'll find it. So this is good if I get the energy here. I have max corner. And this gives me the dance tokens that I need here. So even though this is better technically, because this gives me more stuff, I really need this lesson. So I'm going to go ahead and click this. Get me all that stuff, and then just double check here. So this is a race turn, and then I will recreation on the last. So once again, I'm going to buy the speed. And then here, because I'm already low, and this is a really, really good thing for me. So I'm going to go ahead and race here. Because now I can do recreation and that plus 30 energy here. And that'll put me over the line for what I need. So go ahead. Because right now, if I were just to recreation here, that would be pretty rough. But yeah, this gives me everything that I need. Hopefully I get the good one. I didn't get the good one, which kind of really sucks for me, because that means that I need to spend like 40 more skill points on it. But yeah, going to go ahead and not buy anything yet, because basically if I were to start buying stuff, then I won't have enough for the next part. So it is kind of a risk here, yeah? Since the next song that I would buy here, I think, would be... pretty far away. So I'm going to go ahead and wait, because I do have like all the core lessons, since I have 5, 15, 20, 30, 35% more training effectiveness. So if you look at that amount, that is like an absurd amount, and that's where all my trainings are going to be super strong for this next part here. So for this summer, it's going to be basically the most important part for training. So I really don't want to do like any races at all, like if possible, and just keep my energy as high as I can with just training all the time. So that is the goal. So this is not a good start, but whatever. I'm going to just get the energy from this, and then keep buying stuff that is good. So this is also really good. More energy. So I'm going to go ahead, just take another look at trainings, get this. Unfortunately, my stamina is quite low here, so I am going to need to consider where I'm going to get that stamina. So there's Light Hello. I really think I need to just start clicking stamina at some turns, but we will see. Maybe I'll get a lot of it from passion tokens and stuff. But yeah, do this, see what I get from my song. Maybe I'll get like stamina for song stuff. Like all these trainings are very bad. I'll just get the most speed. None of these are that good either. It's more energy though. Speed. Speed. This is not looking good for my stamina. Oh boy. Energy. Stamina somewhere. I'm getting all the energy options, which is actually good, but I kind of just need stamina clicks though, somewhere. So, in fact, I might skip that. So this is a Light Hello click, but I'm going to get skill points first and see where I can salvage like 200 stamina. This is power. Stamina. Speed. You know what? I'll get the extra stamina gain. Technically, I should be going for the Swit option, but yeah. So now both these get more stamina, but I'm just going to click this one. See if I get those tokens, which I did. Stamina. Yeah, this is rough on stamina. So note to self, I probably need more stamina sparks, even on Christmas Oguri here. And yeah, just keep going. This is a rest turn. Ideally, I want wit turns instead of rest turns. My wit cards have not been doing so well either, which is surprising. Since normally I think I should be clicking wit a lot more with 3 wit cards that are like super strong, yeah. But I'm not getting a lot of wit clicks. So something like standard distance would help immensely here as well. But I think I'm going to just need to say that this run is dead to stamina. come what may. Concert info, I'm already maxed here. Okay. Yeah, this is not quite what I want. So yeah, I think I'm ending with 620 stamina-ish, which is not ideal, and my wit is very low for what I want to, but it is around the benchmark for speed and power that I kind of want to get, so that's kind of fine. And I did get slightly unlucky some early turns, but yeah. So you have two options here as well. If you want to try to get even more songs here, since you can, you should kind of go for it when, like, if you do have a lot. So then in the end game, you won't really have to worry too much. Because the thing is, if you don't buy one of these, this is going to stick around and like kind of screw you over for your next turns here. So technically it was better for me to not click any of those, because now these are like super low value, so I'm just buying it for nothing. And yeah, just... In fact, I'm going to just stop buying here and just let this play out here. And I forgot to skip the thing, but that's fine. I'll skip it manually. Now we're basically at the end game here. Everything's basically decided for us. So I'm going to go ahead and just see what things I can get here from these clicks. So now here I'm free to buy whatever I want, but because it doesn't really matter until the end, like technically I'll start digging for it if I can potentially get like a good energy option, for instance, but in reality, like, I just want a wit click instead. So here, yeah, I'm not getting that wit click, but I'm going to click the speed option, see what I get on the last turn as well. And then if it's like a good like stamina, power, speed training, then I kind of want to click that, but this is not ideal. I'm surprised my wit is so low with 3 wit cards. It just shows that my wit cards were not doing that well this run. And yeah, this is kind of a click that I want to take, so I'll be digging for it. So let's start by digging with the tokens that I don't really care about. A lot of power tokens. Stamina. Don't have a lot of stamina, so this is kind of weird. I'm gonna take the guts here, because guts is a bad thing. Stamina is low. I could go for this, but I think... Yeah, in fact I'll go for it, see what I get. Pace Chaser Corners is OP, okay. Take this wit one. Take this power. Speed. So I didn't get anything, and we're going to just YOLO for it, I guess. I mean, if I click, that won't get me enough, would it? Probably not. I don't think I am living with that stamina anyways, so we're just YOLOing. I didn't get it, that's fine. Run is pretty much dead anyways, so Yeah. But yeah, that's basically how I do it. And I got unlucky here. I could have spent more tokens on some other stuff, but didn't get the right rolls at the very end of the run. So note to self for future, I should click wit more and figure out if I can get more stamina sparks. So I know this inherent here on my left side is not good enough. Like, I'll just search for a better, like, 9-star stamina parent, and that should get me all the way to what I need. But yeah, 3,000 skill points because I got this stuff early. These are pretty good stats overall. We would really like more wits, stamina and stuff. But we're going to go ahead and buy out what I would consider. I didn't hit either one of the core skills, which is kind of funny. So I didn't hit pace, what is it, Speed Star, and the other stuff, so it wasn't even going to be like that high roll of a run. So yeah, we'll just continue with that. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything. Is it sunny? I think it's sunny. But that's 1 recovery, 2 recoveries, 3 recoveries, 4 recoveries, and all the other skills. But yeah, that is basically my run, UG6 for a first try of this. And yeah, that basically concludes my run. So you can see how I did it compared to how others do it. I didn't hit like 2 gold skills, but I hit both corners and stuff. So this is a pretty strong build, I would say. I think the stamina, though, is very sus. So I'll probably take another look, see how it does. The wit is way too low for my liking, too. But yeah, that pretty much covers how I do my runs. So yeah, normally I would do it way faster if I was not explaining, like probably 20 to 30 minutes for each run. But yeah, this is what you would expect. Yeah,